and then we can continue the case that will not fucking end.
This is the case that never ends. It
Yes,
goes on and on, my
friends.
friend.
Some people started investigating it, not
Not
knowing what it
knowing
was.
what it was.
And they'll continue investigating forever just because.
Is game audio working? Can I tell from this game? Oh no, yeah, it is. I can hear it.
Das ist gut, ja?
Yeah. I just gotta tape up the stream ping.
Lights, camera. Horse Knight is 1 year older than you.
I don't like that.
Tabby Lloyd is 3 years younger than you.
Accurate, I think. Alright. I've done the ping. Oh, Kuro, are you cuddling? Yeah.
He being a big stool.
He is. He was alone all day because I was working. There's no denying it. Forensics proved that the gun and the bullet are a match. The bullet that killed Rook was fired from the gun you found in the Spectator area. Oh, who pulled the trigger? Can't have been me. I was up on stage, with your little friend. The hack killed Rook. She's the murderer, and you just proved it. Your move, Edgeworth, but just remember 2 things. 1, where you found that gun. And 2, which gun the failed bullet came from. Whichever way you look at it, I can't have been the shooter. Hey, check and mate, bitch.
How did it come to this?
Me and the president, we admit to faking the assassination attempt. Now it's your turn to admit something. Who the killer really is.
It's you.
There's no happy did it. Is there?
There is nobody. Don't let him get to you, Kay. We just need to go over his statements again. There must be something further we can deduce from them.
No way, Leon.
Okay, let's do this, Mr. Edgeworth.
Rebubble.
Rebubble?
Redbubble. Isn't that a website?
Yeah, isn't that a t-shirt website?
I don't know. No, that's... Why did you get a voice line?
Objection. What was it you said? The forensics would back you up? How does it feel to be shot in the chest by your own conclusive proof, huh? Not so good, I imagine. The bullet and the gun are a match, Mr. Edgeworth. That kind of has to mean that Tabby pulled the trigger, no? Not
No.
necessarily.
Even so, I simply cannot accept that. But Daddy, there's no denying the evidence! There isn't. So what am I missing? If I assume Miss Lloyd to be innocent, then the gun and the bullet shouldn't be a match. I mean, have we said anything yet to connect Tabby to the gun at all?
Hey, we just found the trash. As far as I'm aware, that's it. It doesn't have her fingerprints on it, I don't think.
No prints, no record of her having touched it at all. Whereas we do have Knight's admission that he did use it to shoot the balloon to fake the assassination attempt.
Yeah, I don't... Why haven't we checked for fingerprints yet? We checked ballistic markings. Why didn't we test for actual prints, though?
Also, this seems to be the bullet that killed Rook. That's worth noting. If I assume Miss Lloyd to be innocent, then the gun and the bullet shouldn't be a match. What is it, Kay?
I was just thinking, if the evidence points to something that doesn't seem possible, then maybe there's something wrong with it?
You're asking me to call the evidence into question.
Well, there's no way Tabby did this, right?
Right.
So I think the evidence was forged. That's never happened before, right? The evidence says that she did. The problem must lie there.
You seem very sure about this.
Call it my great thief's intuition.
Intuition? Huh. Still, she could be right. I simply don't believe Miss Lloyd to be a malicious liar, which means, as someone who believes that evidence is everything in court, the irony is not lost on me, but we're not in court, are we?
The bullet? The gun? Oh, that sounds... Okay.
The bullet says seems to be in its description,
Yeah.
So... What if there was something wrong with the bullet? Defective gumshoe, you didn't do anything strange to the bullet when you recovered it, did you? You didn't stick it up your ass or taste it? Strange like, what, Daddy? You didn't, shove it up your ass? How could
Is it
you,
neither
Daddy?
of them? That's probably gonna be
How
the
could you
answer.
even
Probably
think of
neither
something
them.
like that? Ah! You didn't need to go full-throated on me, Detective. Throat goat gumshoe. We only just
It's
found
probably
the bullet.
neither of them, isn't it?
And yes, the detective would have absolutely never done anything to it. In which case... One way to be sure.
Oh, it's gone, okay.
If something untoward is going on here, it would have to involve the weapon, not the bullet. After all, we only just recovered the bullet a little while ago. Furthermore, we know that Mr. Knight had an opportunity to handle the gun. Now hand over the evidence you have gathered and remove yourselves from this plane. Oh, I'd do as he says if I were you, Edgeworth.
Hang on. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. What's this voice for night we're doing?
This can't really be at the end of the line, can it? That's how Knight sounds in Edgeworth's head. Indeed, he had ample opportunity. There's no doubt that this gun is the weapon that was used in the crime, which means it must belong to...
Take that!
The gun belongs to Horace Knight. He
Well,
switched
well,
them
guess.
around. That has to be it. Knight's revolver data jotted down in my organizer. Switched for one in the spectator area. Bullet markings match those of the bullet fired in the incident.
Hold it! Objection!
Mr. Knight,
No, you hold it. You were the one who proved this. Or are you saying that forensics was wrong?
the bullet had the victim's blood on it, which means it must be the one that took his life. And it does seem to have been fired from the gun we found in the trash can.
Don't you just love this? Your face, Edgeworth. What picture? I imagine it's what you look like.
I'm coming! Of a man in dire straits, yes. Well spotted, horse.
Let's just agree that the facts are what they are and move on. The gun fired the fatal bullet. So who pulled the trigger?
Hold it!
Hold it! Yes, who indeed?
So can't bring yourself to admit the truth, huh? I get it. I was in your shoes just a few minutes ago. Burned me up on the inside, you know. Made me really want to shoot someone with my cock. Sorry. It's no laughing matter, I know.
Yes, it's not nice to laugh at small cocks.
Hey! We both know who really did shoot someone with their cock, don't we?
Well, Tabby
Look at
Lloyd
me.
doesn't have a cock as far as we're aware, so...
I mean, have you... how do you know? This big page.
Tabby, do you?
Well, I reckon I don't think so. I haven't looked out there
Hold it! What proof is there that Miss Lloyd fired that gun? A very pertinent question.
What proof? How about the forensics you ordered? Empire prints, though, did they?
Yeah, the only prints they found were yours, pal.
Objection!
Your hoof prints.
From when I confiscated the evidence, probably. But there will still be focus on it as well if you held it at all. Anyway, say it wasn't Miss Journalist. Who was it? Because it couldn't have been me. Your investigation puts the shooter in the spectator area, didn't it?
Wait, that investigation was outdated. It was based on when we thought the flag was flapping forward.
Are you ready to admit it yet? All the evidence points in one direction.
What? You don't know you're beautiful.
Beautiful. Uh-oh. That's what makes you beautiful. The heck killed Rook. She's a merc, and you proved it.
Rook?
Rook? Ryuk?
The hack killed Ryuk. She's the murderer, and you just proved it.
Hold it!
I kill myself.
Never kill yourself. That's not what I proved at all.
Oh yeah? So, what did you prove? To try to make this a boot, how I fired the first shot? So, prove that. You proved that, I admitted it. But so what? You're forgetting that you're here to do one thing and one thing only.
I'm here to do two things. Solve crimes and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum. You got that right! Who uncovered the truth?
You think ruining your country's relationship with Jean-Fa is going to do that? Nipples. Nipples! What?
I love that you brought that bit back on your own.
It was a good bit. It was a good bit.
I am so proud of you.
No, your job is to solve an attempted assassination, nothing else.
I'll decide what my job is, thank you very much. You don't get to tell me what to do. I could sell ice cream if I wanted.
Oh, sure. I'll try to go cold like ice cream while you flip your wig over who gets to say what to who.
I'm not wearing a wig.
Are you sure? That hair looks pretty fake to me. Or you could finally do the right thing and admit that your little friend is guilty.
Yes, the Edgeworth genes will do that for a head of hair. Never! You're the guilty one here. There's no bout to doubt it. The markings on the bullet are consistent with those left by the weapon from the trash can, but if Mr. Knight were to have tampered with the gun somehow, he could have only done it once I'd handed over the evidence, and not a moment before.
He could have changed, like...
Put the scope from the garbage gun onto his gun.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, is that what you... Why? Work. Is there anything we can do, Mr. Edgeworth? There must be something.
Our reasoning thus far has been sound, I'm sure of it. Which means we can overcome his defenses this time as well.
Really? Even with the forensics results on his side?
If the testimony is untruthful, there is always a contradiction to be found. Let's listen to what he has to say for himself one more time.
That's what we have to definitely present.
Yeah, I'm not 100% clear on which statement to present the gun on, but so I'm going to save state. Well, I'm going to save summit.
No, I was just gonna see if there's a hint in the new description that was added.
Switch to the one found in the spectator area. Bullet markings match those of the bullet fired in the incident.
Okay.
Objection!
Good job.
Admit it! You switched the guns, didn't you, you dumb fucking horse. That's why the markings match the weapon in question. It was yours all along.
One would say he's more of an ass because he's a donkey.
That would have been funnier if you'd said it the other way around. Maybe we should be calling him a donkey instead, because he's an ass.
Maybe I should. Sorry. I thought the second part before I thought. I know. Ruined. An intriguing move there, Edgeworth, and...
You must have bait the switch when I handed over the evidence. While I was busy trying to make the case for remaining on the investigation, you took the laser sight from the gun we found in the trash can and put it on your own. Then, not long afterwards, you handed that gun back to me, instead of the one we found.
I did, huh? You think I somehow knew you'd find, let alone run forensics on the bullets sometime in the future?
Is that so strange? You're a chess player, after all. A man well used to thinking several moves ahead, even if you are a dumb fucking horse.
I'm flattered. But as much as it pains me to admit, you're overstimulating my abilities.
Overstimulating?
Overestimated, sorry. Besides, do you even have any proof that I made the switch?
Well, it's more than the amount of proof that you have that Tabby fired the gun.
Shut up! Gun is the same model as mine. Weird, sure, but just a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence, it's standard issue.
And look, there's a laser sight attached.
It's removable.
Also, take a look in the cylinder. 2 spent bullets. Just what we expect to see.
If we're to assume Tabby fired one to kill Rook, where did she fire the other gun? Where did she fire the other bullet?
Shut
Riddle
up!
me that, fuckboy.
So what proof do you have that I switched the original gun out for mine, huh? None, that's what. Nah.
You say I'm overestimating your abilities. You surprise me.
What can I say? I'm a modest guy. More modest than you, that's for sure.
If you're so modest, why do you keep whipping your dick around?
Well, you know, it's just a modest cock. I'm also somewhat of a charity man. Gotta give to the needy. Gotta give them my cock. Everywhere except at the chessboard, that is.
I see, so the chessboard is the one place you won't fuck. Well, I don't see a chessboard here, do you?
Are you saying you want to fuck in Edgeworth, huh? Shame. Still, guess that gives you a nice excuse to fuck me. I didn't mess up. I just didn't have the right evidence.
I don't think I'll be the one making excuses. Rather, I didn't mess up. They just got lucky with the evidence, will be your excuse, I'd imagine. Edgeworth pulling a Joseph Joestar.
Hey, is that a JoJo reference?
Hold it!
No, it wasn't. Coincidence, you say?
Or was it a necessity?
It can't be both, pal!
Sure it can. We bodyguards need to protect the president. And the girl needed to use a gun, but she probably doesn't know a whole lot about them. It's not so far-fetched for her to pick something she's heard of that we also happen to use.
This is a really weird line. Like, what the fuck are you trying to say here, Knight?
Oh, Knight, what the fuck? Why a revolver? Why is that your go-to gun? What the hell?
Because I'm a Metal Gear fan, obviously. It's probably something to do with its ease of use. No spent casings to chase down, for example.
Claire's revolver in Resident Evil 2 remake with Beck Zipper. Worst gun in the game, honestly. Exactly. A perfect tool for a job where you can't afford to fail. Or don't know what you're doing.
I think it's just a skill issue, personally.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So coincidence, necessity doesn't matter a whole lot. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference either way. There's a laser sight.
Hold it!
Because you swapped it on there.
Put up or shut up, Edgeworth. Where's your evidence?
Well, that is a very good question. Why didn't we test the gun for fingerprints?
Don't go making accusations you can't back up. Edgeworth's nipples. Oh, what am I gonna do to him after this?
Go ahead, keep going.
No. Or did your daddy never teach you that? Oh, right, you have daddy issues because he's dead.
How do you
know that?
How do you?
We can hear your thoughts, Edgeworth.
I haven't thought about my father being murdered since I was 22.
I'm always around, Edgeworth.
You've been stalking me?
I've been stalking you. As it stands, the facts are in my favor here. I've always wanted to play chess with you, Edgeworth.
Is that a euphemism?
Hold it!
I've been meaning to ask, actually. What about your own weapon? How many spent bullets are in its cylinder?
This little girl here? Well, no. Okay, look at these sick tricks. I can seem to with my cock, you know. I let loose a few rounds earlier, as you saw.
Oh right, those misfires that went right into your teeth. He reloads his gun every time he fires it.
If I were to tell you how many there were at the time, you have no way of verifying that.
Of course. In order to swap the guns properly, he'd have to maintain the right number of bullets per gun. He didn't have the chance to put on any gloves, though, which means...
Alright, I think it's about time you did the right thing and resigned, don't you? Game's over, done, see? Check and mate.
Oh, does that mean this case is finally about to fucking end?
No!
The proof is...
Something you clearly don't have. If you did, you'd have made your move by now.
We do so have proof! Right, Daddy Edgeworth? We won't be given the chance to investigate any further. I'll have to work with what we've gathered. Think, Miles, think! Consider all the possibilities.
If you got the goods, it's now or never. How are we supposed to prove he switched the guns?
Unfortunately, we don't have any direct evidence of his wrongdoing. But
Looks
that,
like
in
he's going
itself
with
is
his
proof,
book.
but that in itself is proof of a kind. Oh. That's him switching the bullets around. Because otherwise, the striations shouldn't line up like they do, right, sir? Right. We must carefully consider and infer what we can from the evidence he brings up in his testimony. The truth is in there somewhere.
Okay, that's it, I assume.
Objection!
Nothing happened, didn't see anything.
Nobody saw that.
Hold it!
bullets.
Objection!
No,
Okay, I
okay.
was just on the wrong statement.
Being picky.
I have your proof right here. These nuts.
Well, they're not as big as mine. That's your proof? I think you're working too hard, Edgeworth.
Not the gun itself, the evidence it carries. Evidence that will prove once and for all that it does in fact belong to you.
I'm looking forward to this. Go ahead, make your move, Edgy Poo. What's about to come into play? The rook, the bishop, the pawn, surely.
What's about to what into play?
What? What?
The evidence the gun will provide takes the form of fingerprints. Fingerprints. Namely your fingerprints, Mr. Knight. They are kind of like
Yeah, because we'll see the fingerprints
say,
around the barrel.
you might say that they're the ballistic markings of the hand.
Objection!
I hate that. My prints? Ha! Of course my prints are on the gun. You handed it right to me when you gave up the evidence. How could they not be on there?
Objection!
What if I told you that there are prints on a part of the gun that you shouldn't have touched at any point?
What? God, that almost hit my head. Where? You can't prove that.
Oh, but I can. There is a place where your fingerprints could never have been left if things happened as you say. Allow me to present the final piece of evidence that will bring our game to its rightful conclusion. This part is called the grip. I've held it for... That's what I was clicking on, game. Here, look closely at the cylinder, Defective. No bullets fired, but where are the prints we're looking for, sir? You did indeed switch the guns when I handed you the evidence. But if that were all you had done, your deception would have been easily detected, because the number of bullets fired by each gun was different. There were 2 spent bullets in the gun we found.
Yeah, what about horse's face's gun? Not horse face.
We know that he fired 2 bullets from the stage into the balloon. And he fired another bullet into Mr. Rook, ending his life. So 3 bullets in total, plus the few odd ones he let loose in shock during our little game. And after each shot, he reloaded his gun out of habit. With his bare hands, of course. Officer, where exactly were the dumb fucking horse's hoof prints found? The ones you mentioned in your report. So, they were found on the exterior of the weapon, but also on the bullets themselves. I'm not sure they could have gotten there just from me handing you the evidence, Mr. Dumb Fucking Horse. And there we have it. Proof that you did indeed switch the guns. This gun, the one who tried the bullet that killed Mr. Rook, is yours. And in taking his life, you are the true assassin.
Ass. I didn't.
About to come, are you? Check. Mate.
Grr. Yeah. No. Can't know this song. Turn right off. Oh my goodness. Hello?
That man is now dead.
I was going to be the new chief of security. That bastard Rook. If it hadn't been for him, I would have been in charge by now. I would have been in control of the whole team. My plan was perfect. The fake assassination was supposed to be flawless.
Dipshit. Detective Gumshoe. Right away, Daddy!
you, Edgeworth! I'll fuck you in the ass sometime! Our game isn't over yet!
I'm afraid this is as far as we go for today. The next moves we play will be in the courtroom.
But it's not fair! It's not fair!
Yeah, that's what they all say. Come along, pal.
Fuck you, gumshoe!
I wish somebody would. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
March 25th, 5:12 p.m. Gourd Lake, Lakeside Stage. Mr. Edgeworth, I owe you a debt of gratitude. You exposed a murderer within the ranks of my own personal guard. I will not soon forget that. So Wang's personal guard is now completely empty because he got rid of the pawns. He only trusted Knight and Rook, and then Knight killed Rook. So Rook is dead and Knight's in jail. He's gonna need to hire a whole new security team.
Yep.
He's suddenly very presidential again, now that we're back outside the plane. All might and muscle mode. I saw it, you know, when I first proposed the fake assassination to him.
You want me to handle it, not Rook?
Rook refused, but I can rely on you with my balls, can't I?
Of course, sir. I'll play with your balls well. You can count on me. I'll put together a plan that can't possibly fail. And he'll play his part like the pawn he is.
What was that? Nothing!
Don't worry about that.
The hatred in his eyes was plain to see. He despised poor Rook. I was
So wait,
not
at that point, you didn't think maybe I shouldn't let him do this.
I was not entirely comfortable about moving forward with Knight in charge of our little Decepticon. And looking back, I think he sensed my discomfort. I can't help thinking I played a part in his decision to end Rook's life. El Presidente, none of this would have happened if you hadn't plotted to fake an attempt on your life. That was your crime, and it is a crime you will have to live with, and also probably stand trial for. You are wrong. I am a president. I will face no consequences. I can only apologize for the part I played. That's the worst I have to do. And I will no doubt be made to pay for my actions in one way or another, just not legally. But I thank you nonetheless. You solved the riddle of Rook's demise, and for that I shall be eternally grateful. I will be here in your country for a little while longer yet. Say again?
Nothing.
Are you still
going.
hot for Wang?
I didn't say anything.
But when I have returned home, perhaps you will visit us in Zhengtha. You will always be most welcome.
Apparently so. Oh, thank you. Y'all don't know how grateful I am.
How grateful are you?
I'm so grateful. I'm more grateful than a toothpick that it doesn't get chosen last.
Cool.
How's all the info?
Miss Lloyd, the accusation of murder made against you was of course entirely groundless. But the fact remains that you were a willing participant in the staged assassination attempt. The police will no doubt wish to speak to you about the matter. You should be aware that you may well be punished for your actions because you have been a bad girl.
I know. And I'm sorry, but I think truly I am.
I understand your desire for a scoop of ice cream, but there are limits.
I got me some serious thinking to do. You did, Mr. Edgeworth. That was something else. Local prosecutor solves assassination conundrum. Earns eternal gratitude of president. Now how's that for a headline? Hey, that there's my department. Mr. Prosecutor, how does it feel to solve such an important case? You must be over the moon.
She certainly doesn't stay down for long. No comment.
Dang, you're one tip-lipped motherfucker.
Tit-lipped?
Tight-lipped.
As well I should be. This case is not over yet. It isn't? How come, Daddy? Because until we unravel the story behind this, the case will never be completely over.
Take that!
Killer's calling card.
Shelley the Killer has yet to complete his assignment. You mean he might still try to Shelley to kill the president?
Shelley the Killer.
I hope I'm wrong, but if I'm not, this could all blow up into something more sinister yet. As one would expect with the attempted assassination of a president, the case was all over the news. In my preparations for Mr. Knight's trial, constantly interrupted by requests from the press. There wasn't a person in the land who didn't know about the case. Everybody was talking about it. But in the midst of the frenzy that followed, nobody noticed that this was only the first move in a game far bigger than any of us could have imagined.
Nice.
The end.
That was a long first case.
Yeah, we had about 40 minutes left when we ended last session. Look at that handsome motherfucker. He is so judging you.
Yes.
And
let
who
him.
is this? We
The cat.
shall find out.
The
Start
cat
episode.
that about.
Episode 2. The Captive Turnabout.
Okay.
Baby.
Okay.
What is this? A Resident Evil level?
Resident Evil. Turnabout.
Ew, blood.
Someone died.
Somebody wearing a checkered tie.
Oh my goodness. He's dead.
Why did he have a voice clip if they were just gonna kill him off?
No, like seriously, I don't understand.
K9 Enemies, this really is a Resident Evil game. March 27th, 10:16 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. So, 2 days.
It was so 2 days after. That's crazy. Still no sign of them, huh?
Yeah. How long do they intend to keep us waiting?
I don't know, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure the guard will bring him in any second now.
The killing of Castle Rook. It's been 2 days since the incident at the park, and today we're paying a visit to the detention center.
Back to Plum Tree, okay. Prosecutor's bed.
Our aim, of course, is to interview Horse Knight, the dumb fucking horse who has been charged with the murder. His trial is due to start tomorrow, and I'm to be the prosecutor behind the bench. What's taking so long? You there, what's going on? I don't know, sir. I'll go and check. We've got a situation. It's Knight! He's been killed! What? Killed? In the detention center?
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, what are you waiting for?
My tea.
Love is an
Right.
open door.
Right. Guard, take us to the scene of the crime at once. Yes, sir. So it didn't happen in the holding cells? But surely that was where he was being held. What's the holdup? The crime scene's this way. Where are you taking us? Doesn't this door lead to... the prison proper, yes.
Meaning those other cells aren't part of the prison?
Not exactly, no. Those are the detention center's holding cells. That's where defendants are kept while they're awaiting trial. The area beyond this door serves a rather different purpose. Yeah, it's where the people who are convicted serve out their time. I suppose you could say it's the last place a great thief should ever want to be. I would like it, sir. Please, follow me.
The question is, why was he there?
That's Knight, all right, but he's dead. Why didn't anyone tell me about this? How could this have happened? And how did he wind up inside the prison proper? 10:32 a.m. Prison workshop.
This is horrible. How did that horse face get himself murdered?
I can hardly believe it myself, but there can be no doubting the evidence of our own eyes.
What's he doing here? I thought he was being held in a detention center, no?
He was. He must have been. His trial hadn't even begun yet. The law states that until convicted, suspects are to be kept in cells separate from the main prison. Only those who have been found guilty are sent to the prison proper. There's no way Knight should have been in here. Maybe he wandered his way over?
Okay.
The detention center and the prison are separated not only by two heavy doors, but also a lengthy corridor. That would have been a long way to wander, especially for a detainee. I suppose we'd better take a closer look at dumb fucking horse's body. We'll need to examine the scene of the crime carefully if we want to get to the bottom of this. Okay, we can't leave yet. Anything out of the ordinary to report, officer? Yes, sir. There is this one thing. Go on. There's a body in the workshop, sir!
He's right. That's definitely out of the ordinary.
If anything else occurs to you, you know where to find me. This part of the floor is covered with dirt. You know what that means, sir? Footprints! Too many footprints, unfortunately. We'll need a specialist to identify them. Guess we just gotta wait till forensics get here. Yes, and in the meantime, if you could refrain from treading all over it. Wouldn't want to slip up and get the old jacket dirty, huh? Good point, Daddy Edgeworth. Thanks! My concern was for the footprints, not your jacket, defective. Even though, Edgeworth, you're the one standing in the dirt. He's standing on the concrete.
We don't talk about that.
Oh, Kay's the one following me.
What's it, Mr. Edgeworth?
The prison.
So this is what the inside of a prison looks like. Good to know, good to know.
Someone's highly motivated to learn today.
You're just not on top of your game, Mr. Edgeworth. This stuff is important. Gotta be prepared for when the time comes.
Which will never come for me, I must say. Still, I won't discourage you from finding out more. I need to gather a little more information myself.
Edgeworth, that could have come if Phoenix hadn't gotten you out of that one case.
We don't talk about that. And then use my powers of logic to piece it together. Yes, Daddy? The victim. Arrested for murder on the afternoon of the 25th and killed on the morning of the 27th. Talk about instant karma. Never would have thought our perp would turn into a victim himself, though. Yes, I don't like this at all. You don't think it was that ice cream guy, do you, sir? Boss had seen his face, right? Maybe he couldn't afford to let him live. Shelley the killer, you mean? No. If this were his doing, he surely would have left a calling card. And besides, dumb fucking horse isn't the only one who knows what he looks like. We do too. Oh yeah, and I guess we are still alive for now, so... Still, this is a high-security facility. I just don't understand how it was even possible. Guess it makes sense having the detention center and the prison in the same building. It means they can share the visitors' room. Indeed. It's an unusual design, but it's certainly convenient for anyone visiting, or anyone writing a third case in the third game. Yeah, but then why have two different areas in the first place? For the two different classes of detainees, of course. Those pre-trial and those post-trial. The two facilities may be housed in the same building in this case, but they are actually quite different. Well, all I know is they're both cramped and dark, and don't let you leave when you want. Perhaps spending a night in each would help clarify the differences between them? No, I'm good, thanks.
That's why you didn't present your prosecutor's badge.
We need to gather evidence before presenting it. Duh.
Right. You can expect every sus-looking nook and cranny.
Indeed. This area is too big to take in all at once. Fortunately, I can use my neck to look further up or down.
So no head?
These tarps are rather colorful.
They kind of style in the room like this, don't they?
They certainly don't look like they belong in prison.
There's a whip on top of them.
Francisca, is that you?
You know who that reminds me of, right? Hey, maybe that's Francisca's? Maybe she left it here?
Not a chance. She and her whip are attached at the wrist, trust me. There was a rope near Knight's body, too.
Speaking of which, wanna see my super stealthy?
Rope escape trick? Rope escape trick? Thanks, but I'll let you know when I'm in need of saving.
Tisk.
She seems genuinely disappointed. Looks like a pulley of some kind.
Maybe the prisoners use it for work?
I suppose so, yes.
Okay, so I know you're going to say no, but...
Absolutely not, Kate. You are not permitted to swing on that rope.
Oh,
Or from
I
the
knew
chandelier.
it!
Not permitted to swing from the chandelier either.
From the chandelier here! From the chandelier here!
I should have known you were being serious.
Something like this in a prison, huh? Cage is like cage.
Technically, Kay, a prison isn't made up of cages, but cells.
Fuck off! No offense, Mr. Edgeworth, but you gotta look at the basic nature of things more. Jeez.
Yes, and the basic nature of an investigation is the pursuit of accurate facts and information.
El potato!
Nobody says potato.
Fine tomato, tomato.
Nobody says tomato either.
Up.
You say that to me a lot.
What's all this weird equipment?
I'm not sure, but I don't see anything particularly suspicious here.
Smells weird though, kinda musky, like wet fur.
I didn't know you had such a keen nose.
Oh, it's something special, really? Except when it comes to sniffing out treasure. You see, I'm like a bloodhound.
Good girl, good girl. I'm patting you on the head right now. Remind me to seal all my valuables away in airtight containers.
No way, Mr. Edgeworth. Hang on.
No way, Leon.
You should just keep that up at this point.
I never steal any of your stuff. You're right.
But you would happily steal someone else's? I'm not sure that's entirely reassuring.
It's a sink.
It doesn't seem to contain any useful clues.
No whiff of treasure either.
You do know we're not actually looking for treasure, right?
Or not?
These seem to be lists of prisoner reservations for this workshop.
What are these numbers, Mr. Edgeworth?
Prisoner numbers, I'd imagine.
I hate to be given a number like that.
I rather agree. People are meant to have names.
I much rather be called Great Thief or the second Yasugarasu.
Alright, no name for you then, I guess. You are little sister number 2. Stupid fucking horse. Killed the day before his court date. We'd better take a closer look.
Is that?
Oh, I've seen some of these in your office, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure you have, Detective. It's a pocket chess set. The victim's, I'd imagine.
Makes sense. You love chess after all.
Yeah, it would have been a good way to pass the time. Folding chessboard with the pieces stored inside. It appears to have belonged to the victim.
Appears. Ah, his neck brace is soaked with the blood from the hole in his neck.
I would assume that's the cause of death, and that it was probably instantaneous. He wouldn't have even had the chance to cry out for help. There's a small cut on his scalp, too. Was he struck with something? Maybe he fell and hit his head after he was stabbed in the throat? It's possible, but it's too early to say with any certainty. Hey, you have your camera with you, correct? Could you lend it to the detective so that he can photograph the body?
Sure thing. All yours, Gummy.
Thanks! Hey, why does every picture I take with this suddenly have rainbows and hearts and stars on it?
See, it's the best setting. I can change it if you
Okay,
want.
Hey, show him how to turn that filter off.
But
Thanks! Alright, here we go. His clothes sure are a mess, though, huh? Indeed, they appear to be covered in dirt. Killed instantly by a stab wound to the throat, the body is covered in dirt. There is also a small cut on his scalp from when he suffered a blow to the head.
he was he buried or something? It was muddy, maybe.
Maybe he was
He was
doing
outside,
some,
probably.
maybe he was doing some work in the workshop, like in that dirt patch in the corner.
Yeah.
Guess he's like me when it comes to laundry. It would be a grave error to think that anybody else could be quite like you, Detective. Thank you, I think.
It's not a compliment.
A rubber glove.
Just that one, though.
Almost like Michael Jackson. I should examine it in more detail.
Whoa!
Inmate use only. Inmate use only. I guess that means...
That must be one of the prisoners who was using it, right? Because, you know, no one else can use a glove that says inmate use only. That
yes,
would be
you can certainly
illegal.
imagine so. No, what would be illegal would be anyone wearing Will Powers. And anyone but Will Powers wearing a Steel Samurai costume. Or
Yes,
at least it would be illegal if I had my way. The fingers are covered in blood on this side. I think we can safely assume that this glove was dropped sometime after Knight's blood had been spilled.
We can? How come?
Because had it been on the floor when the pool of blood was forming, then the blood would have flowed around it, but not underneath it.
Oh, mean there'd only be a band of blood around the edge of the fingers and not all over the backside.
Assuming the glove was discarded after the blood had pooled around the body.
Maybe our murderer ditched after they did the deed?
It's certainly a possibility. At the very least, whoever it was that dropped it must have seen the body. You there. Yes, sir? Have you seen that glove before? Yes, sir. The prisoners wear them for work. It's strange, though. Prisoners issued with those gloves are under strict orders to keep them in their cells. They aren't allowed to take them out without permission, and we always check. I suppose that would explain why there aren't any other gloves in the workshop. There's mud all over it.
Maybe the prisoners were making mud pies? We should have joined them. I love making mud pies.
I'm
Okay.
taking you to wash your hands immediately after this.
Aww.
Not anywhere near my crime scene, you're not. Nothing up the glove? No? And then it's going to turn out later in the case that there was something in there that we weren't allowed to check.
Probably.
Oh, we can examine this in 3D! Ooh! Let's open her up.
Come on, come on, come on! Show me the money! Hurry up and open the claps!
This is a murder investigation. You sound like a child on Christmas morning.
Oh, please. Even your heart must skip a beat when you're about to open the mysterious box, especially one that could have chess pieces inside.
Not all of us think like you, Kay, thankfully.
These are just boring old chess pieces, right?
Well, they certainly aren't snack foods.
I've seen the ones you have in your office. Some of these are black and white.
Most chess pieces are. The one in my office are custom made.
Of course, yes, custom one. As in, they're unique and probably valuable. I like the sound of that.
She's got that glint in her eye. She'd better not be planning a robbery. There's nothing of interest here in this puddle of blood. The body is partially covered by a dirt-stained tarp.
And there's a rope on top of that.
Was Knight tied up with the rope somehow? We should take a look under the sheet as well.
Look at all the stuff.
I wish I could remember what it's called. Yes, I'd say that's blued.
Blued.
We should keep looking around. There's bound to be more secrets to uncover, I'm sure of it. Wow, I wonder.
These tops have a pretty distinctive design. In fact,
There's a science supply top around Mr. Knight's body.
yes, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Don't teach you to be so careless, Mr. Edgeworth. You keep your treasures close when there's a great thief around.
I thought you were on sabbatical. Workshop A. Is there a second workshop we'll be inspecting?
Probably.
There's something on his finger.
Let's take a closer look, Mr. Edgeworth.
Is this one of those rhymes that I've heard about?
An expensive looking one at that. Let me just take that.
Don't even think about it, Kay.
Oh, okay. What? I didn't say anything out loud. Did I?
You need to work on your inner. You need to work on keeping your inner monologue inner.
Aww.
Not a bad bit of evidence gathering.
You can stop us when we're allowed together, right, Gummy?
You betcha! We're unstoppable! A regular 3 Musketeers! Let's not get carried away, Detective. There's one thing we still haven't found. Huh? What do you mean, sir? What's missing from this crime scene?
The murder weapon?
I see no sign of a murder weapon anywhere. You're right! I didn't even think of that! Oh no, Detective. These are basic investigative principles we're talking about here. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, sir.
Don't worry, Gummy. It hadn't crossed my mind either.
A fact that hardly puts my mind at ease, Kay. It seems that could prove even potential items that could even items that could prove even potentially lethal are strictly controlled within a prison. After all, we wouldn't want the inmates getting their hands on them, would we? Which means acquiring a murder weapon would be hard enough, let alone leaving the scene with one.
Oh yeah, nice seeing you, Mr. Edgeworth.
What was the murder weapon, and where has it gone? The answers to these questions may be the keys to figuring out what happened here.
Oh, didn't know you guys had a whole entourage. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, didn't know the guy had a whole entourage. Excusez-moi, but this is the scene of the crime, right? Wait a second. Are you? No way. Those piercing eyes. That furrowed brow. Mr. Fender. It has been far too long. I know, right? But even after all this time, I'd know that deep bow anywhere, and that neckwear obs. Manfred von Kammer. The man, the legend. Gotta say, I didn't expect to see you here. Who is this chucklefuck? The victim. He was killed while being detained in the detention center's holding cells. His body was discovered in the prison proper. He had a voice line for some reason. What are you talking about, pal? This is Mr. Edgeworth, not that old geezer. Why doesn't Gumshoe have a voice line?
I was about to say the same thing.
Defective, please. Edgeworth? Wow! Guess that explains the fresh face. Can't blame a guy for mixing you two up, though. You're the spitting image of the old devil in his day. I see you haven't changed. How many years has it been? Man, good question. But who's counting, eh? Been away traveling so long I lost track. You know how it is. But you know what I do remember? You betraying everything you were supposed to stand for.
Hello?
Whoa! Where the fuck did that come from? And who the fuck are you to talk anyway?
This is Eddie Fender. He's a defense attorney.
Defense attorney?
Enchanté, as they say.
It's fine, huh?
Fender's the name, and defendant's the game. I'm a bit of an ace attorney.
Shut up.
I believe this is a guy who worked with Edgeworth's dad, actually.
Right.
Detective Dick Gumshoe!
And I'm Kate Verde, freight thief. I'm on sabbatical at the moment, though.
A great thief? Wow, that's so romantic. Très chic, if you will.
Right? It's nice to finally meet someone who gets it. Those who get it, those who don't. I'm looking to expand the franchise, actually. I just made signing up super simple.
Sounds awesome. I'd love to come hang with you guys if you'll have me.
Sorry, I should have also mentioned that it's girls only. And they have to be super fun and super cool and... You're ugly, sorry.
Hey, I totally get it. No hard feelings, yeah? Come on, bring it in.
You've got to be kidding me.
Come on, where's my hug?
I'm not hugging you, old man.
My bad. I'm just so used to how they do things elsewhere, you know? Okay, Eddie Fender, age 36. Defense attorney I've known for a long time. Haven't seen in years. Apparently he lived abroad for a while. And why are you here, Mr. Fender? Whoops, almost forgot, this is your scene. Keeping the defense out is strategy number one in the Von Karma playbook, after all, ain't it?
Shut up.
Come on, where's my hug? I'm not hugging you either. Aww, nobody wants to hug Eddie Fender. Hey, quit it with all the Von Karma stuff, pal, what gives? Hold it. Detective, calm yourself. His attitude is, unfortunately, understandable. It is? I take it you are Mr. Knight's attorney. Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Well, I was supposed to be, anyway. So he was planning to represent Dumb Fucking Horse. If his client hadn't been murdered, he and I would have faced off against each other in court. I'd better see what he has to say for himself. What do you think of my badge?
A cool badge, very severe.
Okay, we've done this already.
Yes, we have.
What do you think of this layout?
It's great, dude. I totally sympathize. You feel like I grabbed something, you should just go ahead and grab it, even if it's worthless. No thoughts. No
Hey,
thoughts.
empty.
So, you want to see some rope tricks, huh? I can show you how to stealthily escape when your hands are tied.
Surely there are some more everyday uses you can teach me instead.
Let's see. What about how to make a ladder? Or how to tie an evildoer up super tight? There's no end to the cool stuff you can do with a good piece of rope.
Assuming you're a great thief, I suppose. Okay. Now, Gumshoe. What do you think of my badge? What do you think of layouts? Wait a minute! It all makes sense now! I just figured out why people say checkmate! Go on, tell me. It's because chessboards are checkered! More logical than I'd expected, to be honest. I think you'll find, Detective, that checkmate is an expression meaning the king is dead. It has nothing to do with the pattern of the board. Oh, shit! Thought I'd made a real breakthrough there. Perhaps the breakthrough you ought to be striving to make is learning how to tell when you're the one doing the checkmating, or the one being checkmated. I'm being mated with? Finally! Yeah, guess I've still got a ways to go before I get mated with. Stabbed in the neck and you're to blame. Doesn't
You
get much worse than that. How's a guy supposed to slurp down his instant noodles like that? He won't be slurping down any instant noodles. There are no instant noodles in hell. Very funny, Detective. Though I'd think carefully before saying any more. Otherwise, you might find that you, too, are unable to slurp down any more of your beloved noodles. What do you mean, sir? Your salary is performance-based, so you had better start performing. What's the deal with airline food? Oh, talk about a hard pill to swallow. Okay. Show me what you got, Eddie. What do you think of my badge? Huh? For me? You shouldn't have. Always wanted to rock one of those Pawn Man lapel. Thanks, you're a star. I never said I was giving it to you. I'm just yanking your chain. I already got a badge of my own, see? It's shaped like a crawler.
Yum.
You don't wear your attorney's badge? Once in a blue moon. Goes nicely with my winter coat, as it happens. You guys gotta dress to impress. Know what I mean? Impress who, exactly? The ladies!
Right.
What do you think of building layouts? Oh, I think I get it. So this is it, huh? The key to unraveling this whole mystery? Yes, perhaps. Great, you keep hold of it then, yeah? Quickly now, back in your pocket it goes. I guess he doesn't think much of it. Heard the Bronxter was a bit of a chess fiend. Indeed. Perhaps we might have enjoyed a game had we met under different circumstances, and I would have found out how one plays chess with fucking hooves.
Oh god.
Sounds like a riot. Not my cup of tea, though. Really. Too much thinking fries my noggin. I'm also not much of a tea drinker. I prefer coffee. Oh, please. As I recall, I've yet to beat you even once. Yeah, well, that was a long time ago. Now that you're a big shot prosecutor, I bet I wouldn't stand a chance. If you say so, Fender, I suppose we can leave it at a stalemate. For now. He never was one to show his hand. He always said, in the game of chess, you can never let your enemy see your pieces.
I thought you were saying your penis.
You can never let your enemy see your penis.
No thoughts, head empty.
No thoughts, head empty. Okay, tell me about your current case. Okay, tell me about your current case. So, the victim asked you to represent him. Sure did. We were supposed to have a little chat today. As was I. But a guard showed up instead. Told us that his body had been discovered.
Oh well, water off a duck's back.
I'm as bummed about it as you. Even brought him some weenies to cheer him up.
Weenies!
Mr. Fender, you know you can't bring food into the prison. Oh yeah. Well, it's here now. Want some? Little vice I picked up on my travels. So Moorish. Also, if we can't bring food into prison, that means Gumshoe was technically violating the rules when he asked Phoenix and Maya to bring Maggie a lunchbox full of wieners and rice.
Yep.
No, thank you. Fine, you do you. What are you doing here, anyhow? Don't tell me you wanted to hear Knight's side. Von Karma was always more of a convicted offended at all costs guy. He didn't teach you that?
That was a good
That-
impression of him.
That was a long time ago, and also your impression is terrible. You didn't even remember his accent. If you say so. Sure you don't want any weenies? No, thank you. I don't want weenies, I don't want tacos. I'm asexual.
Imagine. Won't let me with my phone now.
You can have your headcanon on your channel, but we're on my channel right now. Have you met with your client previously? Yes, indeed, Your Honor. Just yesterday, in fact. The Bronxter called me the minute he was arrested. Sounded really freaked out, man. Oh yeah, he mentioned your little performance, too. According to him, you really made a nuisance of yourself. And not a kind word was spoken, I'm sure. Well, sticks and stones and all that. I'm still alive and he isn't, so suck on that. Boy, did he not like you. Crash talked you something fierce. Can't say I didn't join in the fun, though. Fun? How dare you, Mr. Fender? Lighten up, kid. I'm kind of a fixture in the visitor's room here. And I don't think I've ever had that much of a guess.
Oh, so you can hear a lot?
I what hear a lot?
Come here a lot?
I what?
You're wanting? What?
Hey, don't go getting the wrong idea, little sis. I'm never on the wrong side of the bars. Just happen to know someone who is. The visitor's room is usually where I'm at, but this isn't exactly my first time in the clink either. In which case, I'd better ask him what he knows about this room. What can you tell me about this room? Tell me, what do you know about the scene of the crime? Huh? Oh, this room? No, dude. What do you know about it? I'll give you 3 choices. A classroom, a morgue, a recreation room.
Recreation, right?
A recreation room? Whoa! I don't even want to know how you spend your spare time, Edgeworth. But I guess there's plenty around here you could play with if you use your imagination, Probs.
No, I guess there's more.
Now, let's see what the answer key has to say, shall we? Oh no, you got it wrong! This is actually a workshop.
No. Well, what's the answer there? It may have been.
It was not.
Okay, good.
It was a classroom, a morgue, or a recreation room, so he set us up to fail.
Very good.
So all the options he gave me were wrong. How infantile. The cons come here to perform various duties. I said duties. They can learn new skills too. Make some qualifications for when they're back on the streets. I see. And how is access to this room controlled? Who has the key? Chill out, Edgeworth. I don't have all the answers. My man over there probably does. Right, compadre? Yes, sir. The workshops aren't locked with physical keys. Their doors are fitted with sensors instead. What kind of sensors? Inmates are issued with special bracelets, sir. When they walk through a workshop door, the sensor checks their bracelet, and if they're not supposed to be there, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling-ding-a-ling-ding-a-ling, an alarm sounds. If they let it run for too long, then they get a real shock, if you know what I mean. And if they try to break or remove that bracelet, the shock 3 times worse than that.
What? That's brutal. What?
I guess they need to ensure that inmates follow the rules, but that sounds a bit excessive. If they wish to pass through a door like this one, prisoners need to be accompanied by a guard. We disable the sensor for them and let them in. You get all that? Have any prisoners used this workshop today? No, sir. No one's been in here for days. I'd know if they had. So no prisoners have entered, let alone used this workshop today.
Very good.
Which means that there's a contradiction in this crime scene. Namely, there's something here that shouldn't be. And there's also something not there that should be. I'll take another quick look over the crime scene, and employ my powers of deduction to solve this mystery.
Dick-dunction.
Deduction.
What's Mr. Edgeworth? There was a new thing for K. Yeah. This makes sense that security's pretty tight in the prison.
Hang on a sec.
Hang on. Bringing out of here wouldn't be easy, that's for sure.
Which is why it's better to focus on staying out in the first place.
The sensor on the doors detect the prisoner's bracelets, right?
She's seriously pouring every last ounce of mental energy in this. She's rubbing all 2 of her brain cells together.
Oh my goodness. Well, don't stand there, Mr. Edgeworth. Do your job. Solve the case for me. Help me think, will you?
Right. Wait, why am I wasting my mental energy on this?
Eureka!
Are they around the ankles then, maybe? Odd. What else could it be?
Well, it says something there that should... He said something there that shouldn't be. Didn't he?
Yeah. I believe so. Need something there that should be.
Eureka!
Is it just the chest? I don't think it'll be the ring either.
This is fucking stupid. No! Why is there not a button for deleting saves that you made accidentally or don't want anymore? That fucking pisses me off about modern games.
Yeah, because I think the tarp is okay to be there.
The tarp is from this room, and so is the rope.
Yeah, so it's fine.
So
I mean, chessboard is the only thing that I would think that shouldn't be there. The ring's not in the evidence, right? No.
Eureka!
Oh, okay.
prisoners aren't able to come and go from this workshop as they please. The door sensor would detect their bracelets, and the alarm would sound. What's more, according to the guard, no prisoners were authorized to be in this room at all today. And yet here we have a rubber glove, of the kind issued to inmates. This is a clear contradiction. Not really. This is like contraband at worst. So where did the glove come from, sir? I don't know, Detective. Not yet, anyway. All I know for now is that the glove is a valuable piece of evidence.
Investigation complete.
Emotional damage restored. You. Apart from prisoners and guards, who else has access to this room? No one, sir. This is a prison, after all. Prisoners and guards are pretty much all there is. Mr. Fender.
You don't have a hold it.
Come on, don't play us like that, friend. We both know that's not true. You know as well as I do that prisoners and guards aren't the only ones who can come in here.
Come. They what?
Huh? Do you mean coming? But sir, they're... Mr. Fender, would you care to get to the point? Who exactly are you talking about? What, you don't have a pair of peepers in that hard head of yours? You didn't see them on the way in? Wandering about in the corridors, chilling with their buds? I bet if you moseyed on into that door right now, you'd trip over one of them before you'd taken a step. Listen, pal, we'd had just about enough of your baloney. Take a chill pill, big guy, and learn how to spell baloney. I'm on your side. You know, for such a wide fella, you have a very narrow mind.
Oh my god.
Did you just call me fat? Detective? Sorry, sir. Look, just follow me, okay? Seeing is believing. Isn't that what they say? Who says? Mark 27th, 11:06 a.m. Prison corridor.
Corridor.
This is no ordinary slammer. He had a human share their space with some special friends.
I see a cat. I see a pig. I see a bunny. I see
I see Knight's cousin.
a nice cousin. And what is that? That's I don't know. I don't know what type of no, it's not a orangutan. No. No?
Baboon.
Maybe? Baboon? Probably. I'm not good with my my species.
Dobutsu. Yep, furred and feathered fellas of all shapes and sizes. God filled me in on how it came about. Seems they decided to try a little experiment in animal therapy a few years back. The cons are assigned a critter each, a buddy to help keep their spirits up.
Really? Wow, that sounds like so much fun.
I want to get
I
arrested
call the cat.
now. You killed a cat?
I called the cat.
You killed the cat?
No, I could never kill a cat.
You could kill a cat?
Oh my god! Edward, can we kill this guy?
No, don't kill me. I'm just a little birthday boy. Plus, inmates can earn pet care qualifications if they go through some job training with the animals.
Ooh, that must be what all the equipment in the workshop is for.
You got it. Room set up specially for that training stuff. So, when you said somebody else could have been at the scene of the crime. Exactamundo, big guy. I was talking about these guys. That just means you're still talking Bologna. What would an animal do with a rubber glove? Good question. All I'm saying is that it was possible. The rest is Mr. Prosecutor's problem. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, if you want me to arrest this piece of shit, just say the word. Let me get this straight. Are you saying these animals can wander freely around the prison? You know those sensors on the doors? They detect the prisoner's bracelets and sound the alarm when somebody goes walkabout. Well, for our furry friends, it's the other way around. They're fitted with microchips that open doors right up.
They are?
Mike... Microchips, huh? No. Whatever. They're implanted just under the skin around the shoulders. Big needle, quick jab, and viola.
My cat's microchipped.
Your cat has a microchip?
Yeah, my cat has a microchip between his shoulder blade. So I can track him if he gets lost.
And how often have you had to use it?
Never. He was born like that, though. The SPCA puts them in all their animals.
I see. So your
When they're
cat was
babies.
born a cyborg.
Yeah, pretty much.
What? Doesn't that hurt?
Nope, they don't feel a thing. Well, that's what they tell me anyway. The vets, not the animals. Now, where was I? See, animals can't talk. Like if you see a talking cat, it's actually your boyfriend from the past future.
Wow, I wonder what that's a reference for.
So the point is, they're not the baddies here, so there's no reason to punish them. It's ironic, really. Here in this institution where the humans are caged, the animals are free to roam to their heart's content. They open the doors if an animal is detected, but raise the alarm if an inmate's bracelet is detected. Prisoners are not allowed to move about freely. They're not completely free, though. They can't leave the prison proper, for one thing. Say again?
Very easily. You can very easily use the animals to get around the prison.
Well,
If you don't have, like, you know, if you're not a prisoner. If you're a guard.
Well, if you're a guard, you probably have like key cards.
If you're thinking to be a guard. Thinking of being a guard.
No sense on that big mother of a door out, you see. Ah. What's that tinkling sound? Daddy?
Daddy? Woof.
Aww, Oopie. Just look at that thing. Is that a bell around its neck? That explains the sound, I suppose.
Mr. Edgeworth! Were you seriously trying to stare it down?
I refuse to lose to a dog.
Oh my god.
Not for nothing, Daddy, but your dog handling skills could use some work. Leave it to a pro. I know how to treat him right. Come on now, come to me.
Dog knows dog.
Man, ignored by a dog. That dog was certainly very different to the other animals. And it seemed to have a real thing against me and only me. Alrighty then, you've met the menagerie. What's next? Guess we better interview some witnesses, right, sir? Indeed. We need more information regarding what was happening around the time the body was found. Let's start with that guy. Hey, you there in the cell.
Okay.
Ignore it again. Hello. We were wondering if you might be able to tell us anything about this morning's incident.
Is anyone else a little afraid of this guy?
I've only wet my pants twice.
Okay, good. I'm on 3 times.
Heh, not a big talker, huh? It's alright, man. I'm on your side here. Let's start with a handshake, huh? Maybe a hug to break the ice? Come on, where's my hug?
That's not a hugger. Hello?
Seconds. Out. What's that supposed to mean? Hey, I get it, man. Not everyone's the hugging type. I'm cool with that. Ugh.
Oh? Oh?
Round 1. 10 reps each. What is this man up to? I'd better see what he has to say for himself. Your name? From the blue corner, it's Rocco D259 Carcerado. Don't mind if I keep moving, do you, boss? Fighter can't let his heart rate drop, see? It doesn't look like there's any danger of that. Don't you worry you'll lose too much weight doing all that? Gotta make weight before a fight, boss. Won't even make it into the ring if you don't. So you're... Wait, I get it. You gotta be a boxer, right? Was, back in the day. But it's good to stay fighting fit. Leastways, that's how I sees it.
So, is the bear part of your training too? He's cute.
No, he just likes me.
He looks kind of like an apron. It's so kawaii.
Ain't nothing cute about Teddy, kid. Kid's my partner, see? This here polar bear keeps me on my toes. He seems to have loosened up a little. Now's my chance. Where were you and Teddy at the time of the incident? Come on, boss. I ain't no stoolie, and I don't know nothing no-how. I'll be the judge of that. Please, answer the question. You punch drunk or something, boss? I told you, I don't know zip. So he won't play ball. I told you, I'm not a ball player, I'm a boxer.
Guess there's only one thing to do, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Challenge him to mind chess.
I was gonna say go home, but sure.
Need to hydrate before a round of mind chess. The more he protests his ignorance, the more certain I am that he's hiding something. Alright, let's see exactly what you do and don't know, shall we, Mr. Carcerito? Welcome to the chess dimension. Now, let us analyze the state of play. He adopts a boxing stance when he's on high alert. My guess is that things won't go well if I push too hard at such moments. When my opponent is on the offensive, I should remain calm and bide my time. He's bound to reveal an opening eventually, which is when I'll pounce. First, let's see if our friend here knows anything about the incident. I'll start by asking about his movements. His bowel movements. Bring this fight to an end before he knows what hit him. Mind chess. Commence! Tell me about your day so far. Why don't you start by telling me what you've done today? You will answer me, Mr. Carcerito. Carcerito. What? You want a shot at the chin, is that it? Then put him up, pal! Throwing in the towel already? That's gotta be a record. Fisticuffs is hardly my style, but I'm more than happy to take you on in a game of chess. Incidentally, don't you get tired ducking and diving like that all the time? You think I don't got the stamina, kid? Ooh, just try me. I ain't tired. Not today. Not ever. Especially not today. Took it real easy this morning. Had me some quiet cell time. Hardly broke a sweat. Really? You look pretty sweaty to me. Give me a break, will you? I'm done talking, okay? I'm tired. Yeah, real tired. I thought you took it easy. You may have kept your boxing skills sharp, Mr. Carcerito. But I'm afraid your line needs quite a bit of work. Tired? Really? I hardly think that's possible. Especially not after you just told me about your quiet cell time this morning.
Oh!
Oof. We gotta be careful here, Teddy. If this guy lands, he lands.
Oh.
He's hiding something, I'm sure of it. I should try asking him about what was happening at the time of the incident, both in and outside his cell. I won't need to use my fists in this next round. No, I'll deliver this knockout using carefully chosen words alone. What was it like around here? What were you doing? Do you remember what you were doing at the time of the incident? I was, catching some Z's. We both was. The incident happened only a short while ago. You seem wide awake, all things considered.
I'm awake.
Bide my time. Fighter's gotta be able to get up quick when he's down. But he needs his beauty sleep too. Builds muscle. Is that so? Then I apologize for waking you. I've read that rest is an important part of any boxer's training regimen. You don't say. So, Mr. Prosecutor's savvy when it comes to the fight game, huh? Who knew? How do you know my profession? Interesting. How do you know I'm a prosecutor? I don't remember telling you. You've been eavesdropping, haven't you? You've been listening to every word we've said out here in the corridor. Which means you weren't asleep and that you are lying. Again!
Damn.
You're good, kid. Caught me clean with that one. Alright, I admit it. I wasn't catching no Z's. But what, a guy can't work out in his cell no more without lawyers getting involved? Or is a man taking care of himself a crime now? The fact that we now know he was awakened is an important development. It could well prove to be quite a useful clue. What was it like around here? Did you notice anything strange around the time of the incident? Define strange. Worn out already? Don't play dumb. Answer the question. Tell me what was going on around that time. Wish I could help you, boss. But I was asleep. We both was. Time to deploy my clue. You were exercising. Enough of your barefaced lies. You weren't asleep. You were exercising. You told me as much as yourself. Oof. Counterpunch, huh? Should have seen that one coming. It seems I have you on the ropes, Mr. Carcerito. It's time to come clean about what you know. Alright. You don't gotta shout about it. Stomping around like you own the place. Teddy and his pals have been scared enough this morning already. Already, you say? You've done well to endure this long, but I fear you'll soon be out for the count. You say the animals have been scared enough already, which implies something happened here earlier. Well, what was it, Mr. Carcerito?
Ooh.
Yeah! Quit it, will you? I'm getting shellacked here. Fine. Somebody yelled, okay? Real loud, real scared. Got all the little guys scared too. Yeah, laugh it up, Mr. Big Shot Lawyer. Let me see you do the same thing in the ring. Check. Mate. Fine, chess. Checkmate. I think we've now established that you know more than you're letting on, don't you? Fine, I'll talk.
You did, Mr. Edgeworth.
Rocco Carcerito. He's younger than me.
Great.
An inmate and former boxer who is obsessed with training. Has a pet polar bear named Teddy. Let's not get carried away, okay? Our work here has only just begun. Hey, can we call a timeout here for a sec, guys? There's something super big I need to say. It's just, well, it's like fate brought us here today after all these years, Edgeworth. And it's a real privilege watching how you work. Eye-opening stuff, in fact. Just thought you should know. I'll be telling you-know-who what you've become.
Who know who?
Keen to get the lowdown, huh? Well, that's enough. This has nothing to do with Kay. Whoa, don't have a cow, man. Why so sensitive? Report whatever you wish to whomever you wish. Just do it on somebody else's dime. Whatever you say, boss man. But I think he should know at least. You know, how you've been living your life since you signed on to doing things the Von Kava way. After all, you've disappointed him enough for one lifetime already, am I right?
What's he talking about, Mr. Edgeworth? Your boyfriend?
Nothing that need concern you, Kay. Our focus should be on Mr. Carcerito. Now, shall we continue? It's time to hear the truth at last. You won't land the glove on me, kid. The incident. There was a show, finished right around 10 a.m. Came back here after, did me some training. Leastways, I tried to. Barely got to the count of 2 before somebody screams, "What the?" Guy was hollering and howling, crying for help. But what can I do? I'm locked up in here, right? So I tunes it out and I gets back to work. I find it curious that you would pay so little heed to a desperate cry for help. Like I say, boss, what can I do? Besides, this is the joint. Don't nobody thank nobody for getting involved in what ain't none of their concern. I hear you, brother. Best you can do is rub a neck from in there anyway, am I right? You mentioned training, Mr. Carcerator. I can't help but notice how well equipped your cell is. There's a guy, the fixer they call him.
What's a fixer?
Fellow who can get his hands on just about anything you need. For a price. No way! Think he can find me a... Perhaps, Mr. Carcerato, what you ought to ask for is a beginner's guide to giving better testimony. Because I can promise you that you'll be down for the count in 1. You put me down? Try it, you bum! And what am I, chopped liver? Yes.
Absolutely.
Hold it!
What kind of show was it exactly? Depends on the day. They bring him in from outside, see? Singers, dancers, all kinds. Gives us cons a little something to look forward to.
Nice, that sounds like fun.
And you went along to see today's show. Sure I did. Can't miss a chance to get a glimpse of the outside world now, can I? Then it was over.
Hold it!
What did this training involve? Let's see now. The day was stamina and rhythm work, which means jump rope.
What? In that tiny cell? How? And what about Teddy? Isn't that dangerous for him?
Kid's no dummy.
Wait. He's ripped off pretty
Sec-
tight.
Second I get my rope out, he jumps up and holds on tight. You jump rope with a polar bear clinging to your chest. I told you, didn't I? We're partners. Besides, a little extra weight's good for me. Doesn't throw off my balance at all. Anyway, I started jumping rope. Leastways, I tried to. Barely got to the count of 2 before somebody screams, "What the?"
Hold it!
Tell us more about the scream you heard. It was the scream of a guy about to scream his last. And I should know. Whoa there, good buddy. There's a time and a place, you know. So it was clearly audible. Guy backed into a corner fighting for his life. You ever hear something like that, boss? I have. And yeah, it was clearly audible. Guy was hollering and howling, crying for help.
Hold it!
And that's all you heard. There was nothing else. Nope, nothing much anyhow. So there was something. What else did the victim say? You have to tell me. Oh, I do, huh? Why don't you come on over here and I'll see if I can make you squeal like he did. Whoa, 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 whoa! Forgive the kid here. He doesn't know when to quit. Come on, Miles. Apologize to the good man. But this is clearly important, and yet he insists on remaining infuriatingly vague. Look, friend, how about you let this slide? Please? For me? It's my birthday! So, yeah, I heard the voice, like I said. But what can I do? I'm locked up in here, right? So I tones it out and I gets back to work.
Hold it!
You were able to concentrate on your training, even after hearing all that screaming. Look, if we was on the outside, maybe things would have been different. Maybe I'd have seen what I could do. But this ain't the outside. I can't go no place even if I want to.
And you did think to slip out from your cell to go sneak a peek?
What do I look like? Some kind of great thief? I don't think
Well, not
anybody
as great
else
as me, but...
I don't think anybody else would have thought of doing that except you, Kay.
Only this wasn't a prison. Mr. Horseface might have lived.
I somehow doubt it. Frankly speaking, there was no saving him.
What? But somebody could have just gotten to him in time.
Mr. Carcerato was clearly lying. What I don't understand is why. Let's see what I can uncover by pointing out the contradiction in his testimony. Okay, there's a contradiction we're looking for. Oh, there are 2 workshops.
Joy.
And I believe Carcerato's cell is this one in the middle.
Yep.
Nothing about the room being soundproof. Is the contradiction because of because he was killed by a stab wound to the throat?
Objection!
That would make sense.
Are you listening carefully, Mr. Carcerato? Huh? You trying to be cute or something? I'm always cute, but that's besides the point. The victim died from a wound to the throat, and very quickly at that. He had neither the time nor the ability to scream as you claim he did. You say you heard the victim's cries, and yet that would have been impossible. But there must have been a scream. He said there was. He said there was. Quit looking so smug, will ya? Fine, I admit it. I didn't hear nothing, alright? But the guy in the next cell did. He told me so. The next cell? You
mean...
The parrot? You can voice this one.
Huh? What you want? I heard a scream. What of it? We came back from the show and they put us in our cells, same as always. Then, just like I told this guy, I heard it. A scream. A real scary one.
Scary how, exactly?
Didn't tell him this part, I guess. But it was kind of like... Come on, anyone, come with me! Please? Something like that.
Well, I guess it's safe to say that probably wasn't the victim. Indeed, it sounds more likely to have been the person who found his body.
Ah, that explains it. So, Mr. Carcerado was telling the truth, more or less.
Is that really the case, though? Are there really no problems now with this testimony?
There is a problem.
Do you know what the problem is?
No, but I know the game wants us to say that there is a problem.
Mr. Carcerato's testimony doesn't appear to have any further issues.
Oh.
You sure about that? Yes. Then riddle me this. If Carcerato's neighbor heard the scream, then how come Carcerato himself didn't hear it too? Bit of a conundrum, no? I should have thought of that.
Oh, you just lose that emotional damage.
Joke's on you, I have time powers! Draconic Bird Dragon Crystal!
Oh my god.
I'm afraid a new problem has reared its head, namely, why didn't you hear the scream yourself, Mr. Carcerato? Yeah, what gives, pal? How come you didn't hear anything when your neighbor heard it clear as day? What do you think, I did the crime or something, huh? From inside of this here cell? Guy died over there in the workshop, in case you forgot. Well, yeah, it does seem a little weird now that you mention it.
He's right, neither of us could have done it. Cause let me tell ya, if I could get out of this here cage and murder somebody, y'all be toast.
Ain't that the truth? You bums ain't leaving this place in one piece if any of us can help it. I almost forgot that these men are hardened criminals. Well, I won't be doing that again anytime soon. I'm guessing this wasn't how you saw this going, huh, Edgeworth? What's my next move here? I won't get much more out of them in this stage. Who's there?
Hello? A woman? Order in the court.
A bitch? Who died and made you the boss of me, huh? Can't you see we're kind of busy here?
You shall refer to me as Mommy. Hush now. Silence is golden.
It is?
Your hands, if you please.
She's gonna smash it with the mallet.
By the power vested in me, I hereby sentence you to blissful silence. Praise be, a simple life awaits you. No money, no possessions. May the goddess of justice watch over you, now and always. Guard, if you would.
Looks like you'll be spending the night in solitary, buddy. What? Come on, please, boss. Any place but there.
There's no need to be afraid, my child. If anything, you should rejoice. This is a blessing, a chance to redeem yourself, to be reborn anew.
No!
O goddess of justice, bless your child and keep him in your care. O Holy One, we give thanks in thy name.
You are...
There is devil at your service.
And that's the cliffhanger we'll be ending on.
She's pretty.
Smash or pass.
Smash.
So
Smash
you would
million.
let her... So you would let her dom you?
Yeah. I wonder what that
Uh,
mallet can do in her hands.
It'll leave your ass red on both cheeks.
That's okay.
Okay then. Glad you're up for that. That's gonna be it for tonight, chat. Hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all will join us on Starburst channel tomorrow.
Yeah. Unless I'm not feeling the best.
Okay, hopefully on Starburst channel tomorrow, and then on Thursday. Wait,
Well, it could be my channel tomorrow. More than likely will be, unless Imaginary takes it.
right.
Imaginary's kind of...
Wednesday is the day you gave Imaginary, but
Yeah, it's kind of hit or miss.
He's currently busy.
Yeah, so he probably won't take it.
Yeah, so
But he'll let us know. I know he's doing like graduation stuff and whatever for his sibling or something.
Yeah, he's busy. He's too busy with stuff to stream at the moment. So,
Yeah.
Star's channel tomorrow unless she's sick, and then come back here on Thursday for, depending on whether or not Imaginary's here, which he probably won't be, either RE4 make or more of Verity Gavel. Good night, chat. Loves y'all. Bye.
I love you all.
Is that you talking or Verity?
Who knows?